Hopefully you guys all can see exactly what I'm looking at, what I'm showing you right now. This is my neighbors, and this is the guy driving away. And you see his hand? Take a look at his hand sign. He's giving them the old satanic hand symbol as he drives away. And you can see Satanist star in the background. These are the people that are watching me. At least some of them. There are so many. Here's the video. Now I'm going to slow it down for you in a second. Watch him give him the Satan symbol. Now, here it is. Slow down. Watch his hand. Watch it. Boom. See that? So this is my neighbors right here, guys. And everything I've been telling you about how they're Satanists, they work for the government and all that. They sit out there with their car doors open and they could read. I'm telling you, they got this machinery hooked up to me where they read my mind. And they sit out there with the car doors open. And whenever I'm relaxed and stuff, all of a sudden they start slamming the doors. Boom, boom. They start moving stuff around. They start doing all these things to get my mind. It's almost like back online. So that it's crazy. It's hard to explain to you guys. But this is what they do. They sit out there with the car doors open every day. And they just wait. They just wait for me to relax. And they start slamming the doors. They start moving stuff around. This is a daily thing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're freaking Satanists. Like I said, like I've shown, they have the little satanic star and the monarch butterfly for mind control programming on the front of their house. They put those things there because it's like communication with certain people so that they know who each other are. See, there they are. Oh, don't run. Don't run now. Don't run now. Don't run now. And you know, the crazy thing is when I first got here, they were cleaning out the house and they were throwing out all these jars of little stuff. I swear, it looked like little dead babies and like little animals, dead animals inside jars and stuff like this. It's totally bizarre, man. I don't know what they do in that house. Well, I have an idea. And they rev their engines as soon as I relax. They do all this crap. I'm going to expose them now. It's time. It's time to put them online. And this is a close-up on the star on the front of their house. And next to it is a butterfly for MK Ultra. And as you can see, on the star, it's just exactly what I filmed in the sky. And it's exactly what Ezekiel 1 describes. As a wheel within a wheel, you see the two circles, and then the spirit of the living creature inside that wheel. I'll post it in a second. I'll put it in the video so you'll see there's two circles on the outside of the star. And then the middle star representing the spirit of the living creature inside the wheel. And they put a 5-sided upright star, which is what the Satanists use. That is the type of star. It's a 5-sided upright star, pentagram inside of those wheels. And that's exactly what's above us, is the two circles, two layers of circles, a wheel within a wheel, like Ezekiel 1 says, and the spirit of the living creature inside the wheel, which is representative of the star, which actually the 5-sided upright star like that is satanic, because there's good and bad angels. They know these people work with and for Satanists and the government. I'm telling you, man. And like you saw, all the car doors were just sitting there open, waiting for me to relax. They read I was hacked. And as soon as I relax and stuff like that, boom, they start slamming the doors. Boom, boom. They just sit with their car doors open all day. Boom, and they start slamming them. I'm telling you, man. And right next to the star, you can't see it right now, but is a butterfly. And the butterfly is for monarch mind control. This is what happened to me. And these people moved in. These people moved in like a couple months after I moved in here. And I'm like, that's it, the whole situation. It's like very interesting how it happened. That's why it's hard for me to explain what goes on in my mind since that day that happened to me, because I don't think that people will understand. You see, what they do is they start making these noises and stuff because I had this thing happen to me, so that my mind starts. It's almost like this thing starts taking over, and they start repeating my like finishing my sentences off from across the street. It's like they know what I'm thinking. I'm hooked up to this technology that they have. Everything that I've been talking about for years, the D-Wave machine and CERN and the voice of God technology that they have. I mean, this is a proven fact. They have technology that can send voices to your head and thoughts. And I'm hooked up to all this, and they freaking know it. And it's like when these thoughts start pouring in, they start saying the thoughts that are pouring into my mind. And so yeah, I might sound crazy, but one day you guys will understand.
2023. Wow, look at the colorful wheels within the wheels right above us every night. My goodness.
As you can see, it has the exact same two rings around it, the wheels within the wheels, and then the spirit of the living creature inside the wheels. Just like the thing that they hung outside of their house. You see that? You can see the person in the middle of the star, even, because they're like right above us, like probably 37 miles above us. And there it is. That's what they have on the outside of their house. I think a lot of this has to do with Starlink connecting all the stars, and they're using this technology on me, and it has to do with serious stuff and witchcraft. It's not just technology. Like I said, this goes back to the days of Noah, when mankind was taught the secrets of the angels and all their powers. And this is written in the book of Enoch. It's a real thing. It's being used on me. Just go look up Project Salus. My last name is Salus. It's real stuff. You can look it up online yourself. It's called Project Salus. And I've shown before on my ID, my last name is Salus. And it's artificially intelligent program and machinery to predict the future. And that's why I have known the future like a bunch of times. And I mean, I've even known, it sounds crazy, I've known things that you can't know naturally, like what the winning number is on a lotto ticket and stuff like this. Just recently, that was one of them. But it's this program sending these thoughts to my mind, knowing the future. It's like Enemy of the State with Will Smith on steroids. So again, this is no joke. And these are my neighbors. Just look at their car doors. Who does that? Sits out every day with your car, all four car doors open, and then they start slamming them. Like I said, man, they can read. They hack my aura. I've talked about this before. But they can read my aura, how I feel, what I'm thinking. And it's like they send the thoughts into my mind. And it's exactly what they would say. Oh, this is paranoid schizophrenia. But they have this technology to do these things. It's a real thing. I'm not crazy. Been watching my videos. I'm not crazy. Okay? I'm not babbling on about confusion stuff. These are real things, provable things. I mean, who does that every day? Sits out there with their car doors open, all of them, all four of them, every day. They start slamming them when I start to relax. When my mind starts to relax, they start slamming them. So then my mind starts going again. And it's almost like this technology is pumping these thoughts into my mind, making me think all these things. I swear to God. Here is on the Wired magazine, the Voice of God weapon. a device that projects voices into your head to make you think God is speaking to you. This is on the internet. You can look it up. Now, here is Project Salus. My last name is Salus, guys, and this has been going on with me for a long time. I barely recently have started to understand what has been happening to me. This is on the Federal News Network. There are a lot of articles on it. It says this: the Defense Department's Artificial Intelligence Hub is using some of its technical savvy to help the United States respond to the C virus. Now that's the front. Okay, these are all fronts. They're using these things for the last days. It's also learning how it can operate in a quarantined world. But the leader of the Joint Artificial Intelligence Center says it still has work to do in employing the people it needs. So they're using this stuff on people. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But how can they name it after me? I'm telling you guys, the things that have been going on in my head for a long time, it was unexplainable to me until now. Then it says the Joint Artificial Intelligence Center started using the expertise for Project Salus, that's my last name, at the beginning of the C virus crisis. The project takes in data to deliver predictive analytics on supply chain risk. It predicts the future. And I'm telling you guys, this has been happening to me. I sit and I go, how do I know these things? I know what's going on now. But when this started happening to me, I had no idea. This is the technology that they have had since the days of Noah. That's why that little gay dude is called Noah Harari. And he talks about we can hack humans. They're hackable animals. I'll show you the clip right now. Noah Harari. His name is Noah for a reason. They named Trump for a reason. The last Trump. Trump was with the Vice President Pence. Trump Pence. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what's going on. And they're using this technology on me and others out there. But they named it after me.
There is a lot of talk about hacking computers, hacking smartphones, hacking bank accounts, but the big story of our era is the ability to hack human beings. And by this I mean that if you have enough data and you have enough computing power, you can understand people better than they understand themselves, and then you can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible. And in such a situation, the old democratic system stopped functioning. We need to reinvent democracy for this new era in which humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over.
That's Noah Harari, like the days of Noah, just like Trump Pence, the last Trump, talking about animals are just hackable humans and the days of free will and this body has a soul and a spirit, those days are over. This is what they're gonna go full blown in the Great Tribulation, and they're testing it on people like me and other people out there. You get these patterns of thoughts. You're like, well, where's this coming from? Why is this, you know things and all this stuff, and it's deep, guys. This stuff is real, and your boy is been going through it for a long time. And for anybody who doesn't believe me, here's my ID. There is my last name. Salus, Ralph Boyd Salus. It's called Project Salus Artificial Intelligence. Think I'm making any of this up? I can't even make it up myself. And the question becomes, why me? Well, I don't know, but I know what I've been doing for the past 9 years, exposing them and exposing lots of truth on Instagram and here on YouTube. Can't even make this stuff up, guys. Look it up yourself.